Hello, everyone. Getting ready to chat live for you all tonight, YouTube and Facebook. And I am going to talk about this moon and the craziness and the emotions that are going on. So I hope you're tuning in. Light. Oops, what'd I do? Oops, sorry about that. Hi, everyone. So I was posting about this crazy moon, and I have Facebook going and YouTube, so bear with me on the technical stuff, everyone, okay? Hope everyone can hear me on Facebook or on YouTube. I know we had a problem last time, and people were finding it through Tumblr, so thank you so much. Let me know if you can't hear me. So anyways, I wanted to start at 8:44 because, that's the numbers of angels. 444s and 8 is a double 4. So a lot of symbolism in the time that we're starting. And we'll begin meditation right at 9 p.m. You're welcome. You're doing lots of good loving out there too, girl. So basically, I want to talk about what's happening in this moon. Now, when I say, people reach out all the time, and I do my best to try to respond to people, but sometimes it's not always possible. That's why I like to do these kind of things. But I really want to share in the last couple days, I'm not kidding when I say over 15 people have probably reached out privately and just feeling like they're snapping, they feel crazy, they don't know why they're feeling this way. And the last thing I want to say to someone is you're not alone, or trust me, you're not the only one feeling that way, because it may seem to diminish, the importance of your own emotions, but it really isn't meant to. And I don't know astrology, but one thing I have come to learn, eyebrows, girl, eyebrows. You know who you are. One thing I have come to learn about energy and through an astrology is it's a spiritual blueprint. And we had a part in that blueprint back in consciousness before we were, a physical human being. And there's a lot that I could share on that, and I'm sure there's astrologers that could even make more sense. But clearly, we have a part in on who we came to be. And I think that some of the things that happen with people is they get stuck in this purpose. What is my purpose? Your purpose is to be a creative, intuitive, maybe I should change the order, intuitive, creative, compassionate, loving, emotional, intellectual human being, using the spirit, this source of energy that is there for you, for us all. We can call this source universe, God, the divine, and its energy. We can have a lot of names for this. That should be where you're comfortable. That's part of your own spiritual understanding or foundation. Some of it is more traditional. Some of it will be more metaphysical. Obviously, I come from quite a mix of it all. And that is a whole nother story. But that's where I'm comfortable. So you have to understand that your purpose is to evolve into this being of using the spirit of who you are to want to be a loving human being, okay, compassionate, creative, intuitive. And those are your tools, those are your resources to help you as a human being. And yes, I'm going to say the law of attraction, because the law of attraction is working no matter what way that you're going to be thinking. There was a post today that said the law of attraction is get the law of attraction to finally work for you. No, and respectfully to all people promoting and what they were promoting, and I get it. But the wording frightened me a little, and I messaged them on it. And because the law is working no matter what way you're thinking, your thoughts, every thought you have is sacred. It's important. It needs to be recognized as far as, like, what does this thought do for me? Does it make me sad? Does it make me angry? And have them. It's not about whitewashing and making you all like fluff and, oh, let's just be happy all the time and, positive thoughts all the time. Positive is a thought with light. Negative thoughts are thoughts negate of light. When we look at it that way and we start evaluating the thoughts that we're having, whether it's about our life, a personal, relationship, our work, our finances, all of this has vibration, it's energy. And that energy and that vibration, it has this frequency that is resonating through you, in you, and around you, creating all conditions. And if we're talking inside, all of that energy is going to connect in to your cells, your organs. There's your health, there's your body, and where it comes into play with your thoughts and your emotional responses. And now we got this law of attraction, which is kind of what I was really getting a little bit more into tonight. That law is working no matter what way you put it out. So somebody had said, and I'm not putting no names, but it was very important. Somebody had said, I hope it works tonight. And that's a powerful statement because there's a lot of people that feel this way. Well, I just want it to work, or why isn't it working for me? This isn't about it's going to work or it's granted. This is a natural flow. This is something that's happening. It's going out and it's bringing you back something. And you have to really look at it through the window of energy or vibration and frequency. And Joe Dispenza just put something on Instagram, and I can't go to it because it's on my phone in my gallery, and I'll lose the Facebook. But it was, oh God, go follow Joe Dispenza on Instagram. And his quote tonight was amazing. And I was going to say it, but like I said, I'll lose you on Facebook if I try to go over to it, I think. So I'm not going to try. And, the physics, it's science. This is energy, thought and emotion. Thought plus emotion equals all conditions that you are in and what you're going to manifest. And you're not changing that law. You're not changing the quantum physics. You have to understand this law to understand why you're feeling the way you're feeling. And this moon that's out right now, and I posted something about it on there because I didn't, I don't get into all the technical, as many of you know. The emotion of that moon, we are ruled through the moon, through the star, through the energy. So we are ruled through that. And full moons are a time when the subconscious is saying, here I come, let me up, let me up, let me up. The emotions that you're feeling, the lower frequency emotions are trying to come up in frequency, and they're running through that nervous system of yours, and they're creating a shake and a rattle and a roll, and that's your anxiousness and the vibrations that you can feel. And as humans, we fight in flight. We have a choice, fight or flight. We have to fly with this. We have to embrace this. The spirit world has taught me a lot about mental health. I know, don't get me going, right? And one thing I have learned, and I practice these things. Today, I can feel the intensity. And sometimes I feel it like a week before. I tend to always be that week before, and then I start to see it roll for everybody. Well, this one is right on. I'm right on it with you. And I was a little off today. I almost didn't even want to do meditation. And I said, what, am I crazy? This is all the more reason for me to be doing this meditation. And talking about this. So when we embrace this perception of this law working for us, no matter what way we're looking at things, it's doing something. Then we have to take responsibility, or as a beautiful man from Delphi once said, Marshall Smith, maybe you're listening, when he said the word responsibility to me once in a channeling or a talk, both, I said, well, how can you take on this responsibility to help others? And he looked and he said, it's not your responsibility. You're responding to your abilities. And this light just was inside of me. Well, I understand my abilities. And, in my mind, in my heart, I was thinking I could feel what he said. So if you embrace those words tonight and carry them with you, and take some of those things that you feel so responsible for, maybe part of your list of the things you feel you have to do. whether it's for others, for yourself. Make a list, maybe. Some people need to do something tangible. Make a list. Make a list if you want. And then fold that piece of paper and write let go on it, or write you are blessed on it. Something that makes you resonate and raise the frequency. And don't open that list. Don't look at it again. Put it by your bed. Put it somewhere where you can like make a little visual to it or a hand touch on it, and you're blessed. Or letting you go. You are let go. And that gives you a daily exercise, if you will, or a daily devotional moment where you can keep going what we experience, what we're going to do tonight. Because it works. It will work, you know? And I'm just going to say, through what I was feeling and the anxiousness I was feeling, and I don't even get anxiety, I say, but I mean, I really felt an anxiousness. And so I was like saying, well, as soon as I started thinking about the meditation, which was probably about an hour or so ago, I realized, oh, it's gone. You know, I totally love you. I totally almost forgot I was feeling that way. But I realized that's the raising of frequency. When you raise your frequency, it balances for you. It works. You know who you are if you're listening. Those words were powerful when you sent me that little text or Facebook. And I caught it right before I went on. So I was meant to. So you're helping. So what we're going to do tonight, well, we still got a few minutes to chat, but when we make a clear intention to allow something, and maybe start thinking of it now, what do you want to bless tonight for yourself? Think of yourself, not your this, not your that, not this, you. What do you want to bless for you? Something for you that needs to be raised in frequency, that needs a clearer vision, that needs to be let go of. And when we do let going, what we're let going of, what doesn't serve the situation. So if you're picking a relationship, for example, and trust what comes to you. And when we're in the meditation, you might even have something else flow forward. Let it come forward. You're not there to control this. You know, it's like you're bringing discipline to something, or you're being a disciple of your own matters, of your heart. Everything hits the heart eventually. I don't care what we're talking about, work, everything's emotion. And that's another thing about this law of attraction. You know, we have thought plus emotion, emotional responses. They equal conditions and all that will manifest, all that law will bring you, because the law is magnetic. Based on your emotional frequencies, it's giving you what you're putting out every single minute. Oh my God, think about that. What does Wayne Dyer say? 85,000 thoughts we have. How many of those thoughts are low frequency, high frequency, and somewhere in the middle? You're probably not going to be able to register that. You're not meant to register that, but be aware of them. I remember just, and every once in a while I still do this. I'll just kind of like, well, how's that thought making me feel? You know, if I'm pondering something, going over something, and you catch yourself, you know, after, you know, Carolyn Mace says very bluntly, the first time you're thinking about something, all right, you know, that's negative, I say negative light, all right, you know, or makes you feel or bad, or, you know, confused, whatever. It's all right. So you think it once, you're thinking it, think it twice. All right, you've given it energy. You think it 3 times, shame on you. You're just feeding it. You're putting salt on the wound. She's very blunt, Miss Carolyn Mace. If you've ever seen her speak, she don't hold no punches back. 3 times you're out, because now you are putting that in there. You are making that your foundation of your condition of that situation. So I always like the little 5-minute rule. I like, you know, if you're thinking about something that's really confusing you, making you sad, making you angry, set that timer on your phone, or the little watches that people use, something, and set it for 5 minutes, 10 max. And tell yourself when you do that, all right, I'm going there. Let's go. We're going to think it away. I'm going to think every negative thing I could think. I'm going to let it. You will find yourself going, I don't even know what to think, because you have become a disciple of that thought. You are now treating it sacredly. Even in its low frequency, you are giving it the respect and the energy and the time that it wants. Now you're in charge. And go there. Write it. Some people need to write. Somebody's saying, damn, this bitch is on fire tonight on YouTube. I guess that's it. And fire is spirit. So, yes, I am. And so, anyway, I'm taking it as a compliment. Anyways, the timing, again, you become that part of, you become in charge. You become the disciplinary of those thoughts. Then at the end of that time frame, what you do, I mean, really go to your breath, start breathing slowly. We're going to do some of that shortly. Breathe slowly and use a mantra. 2 words, a word. I am, one of my favorites. I as you inhale, am as you exhale. I am is a union with your divinity, your higher self, your spiritual guides are up there, your angels are up there, your loved ones in spirit that you do think know everything and your future, and they don't. As you know, I've said that to many of you before. They don't know, but their light and their energy will support and be able to support that high frequency intention and support you. Because trust me, if it could have been done for you, it would have been done already. And we have to look at it that way. The universe isn't granting you something. God isn't granting you something. It'd been done. This world would be completely different. Twitter, social media would be so positive we wouldn't know what to do with it if those things could be done for us. We are the doer. As I often see, we're the author or the writer, we're the director, we're the producer, we're the actor, and we are the audience. Take your roles. Treat yourself with some kindness these next few days as this moon wants to say, or puts that vibration out that everything in your subconscious wants to come out. What do they say in full moons? ERs are busier, police calls are more free, more police. Everything is because people's subconscious low frequency is coming out and it's expressing itself. Yours, mine, the world. It's expressing itself and it's going to. So when we understand that this is how it works, we can use that moon, these moons that really bring up this energy as a tool, as a blessing, as a crazy time, but a time when we can look in the mirror and say, I want, my higher self. Hey, higher, say that tonight when you go to bed. Say it tomorrow morning when you wake up. Hey, highest self, hang out with me today, will you? That moon is crazy. Put the intention out. Have fun with your spirituality. Nobody said it had to be so serious. It's another thing. Laugh at yourself more. Sat Ham. Sat Ham. Yes, absolutely. Sat Ham. Love that. Love that mantra. Love it. So, anyways, now you know why you may be feeling a little the next few days. Look at that moon. Tell it it's beautiful tonight. Tell it that if you want, it doesn't matter. Have some fun. With your way you would express that. And use a mantra. I am. Sat Nam, Sat Ham, Om. Chant. Sound is an amazing thing to do. Let's see if I can dig out in my workshop my Om, or in my Discovering the Divine in You. See if I can find my Om chant and put it out there on the posts here, so you'll be able to get them. Maybe we'll even Om a little tonight. Yes, in the meditation, I'm going to put an Om in. So get ready. And I'll prepare you for it in case you're in a very quiet place. So anyways, let's go into meditation. As I promise you, every first and third Thursday, I like to do guided live meditation. And tonight we're dedicating it to the healing of our hearts. Somewhere in our heart chakra we're going to go. Just going to let it happen. You know me. I don't like to overplan it. I could get in there and start doing the meditation and see something completely different, and I'm going with it. because that's the energy and the law and the blessing that we're getting as whatever group consciousness is together tonight. We are, no, we don't do an update now, computer. No. That moon is Mercury in retrograde too. That's all we need. It might be. Somebody can let me know if you know it is. So let's go into our meditation. I'm going to calm down too a little. So this is a time where you should close your eyes and just start taking some slow breaths. And we're going to begin there, and I'm going to do the same. And really inhale through your nose if you can comfortably. Exhale through the mouth. Wherever you are with your breath, just slow it down. Just a little bit. Allow it to be comfortable. And embrace any distractions, noises that may be around you. Someone entering the room. It's okay. The children are pulling on your feet. It's okay. I've had people tell me that happens. And they're fine, and usually asleep within a few minutes. So let's do a couple more nice breaths. And now I just want you to breathe up over your shoulders and flow down through your arms, palms up. As you flow into your hands, into the fingers and fingertips, into the lines of the fingerprints, and they begin to relax. They blur, they disappear. The hands relax as you breathe up behind your eyes. They relax. Your eyelids flowing back to the muscles of your eyes, the muscles behind your forehead. Temples, and your crown. It's a couple breaths here in this area. Just be aware you're giving it permission to relax. Drop your chin a little. Flow down through the muscles of your face, the cheekbones and the jawline. Even your teeth just travel through the jaw, the bones of your teeth, your tongue down through your throat and the muscles of your neck. The next couple breaths, they're relaxing. And over your shoulders and across the upper back. Inhale a little deeper here and just imagine you're pulling a rubber band as you inhale. And as you exhale, you just let it go. And all the fibers of your muscles across your back, across your upper chest, expand as you inhale. And release as you exhale. 2 more breaths in silence. Now I want you to travel into your heart. You're going to imagine, see, feel, or know a spiral of stars in your heart, the heart chakra, right in the center of your upper chest. See, feel, or know this spiral begins to slowly expand. And the slower your breath, the slower this spiral. See, feel, or just know. And as the spiral expands, all through that center, it begins to release a mist. This mist is leaving your heart. It is going up through the clouds, into the stars, even higher past that moon, going into stars high above the moon. Your mist. Just be aware of the color or colors it may release. Do not look for them. They will reveal. And just know that as you breathe, this mist is releasing up into that starry sky and past the moon and beyond. And this mist is going to take all the energy deep within the subconscious, all the energy that no longer serves you, going into this mist. Nice breath that you've carried this day. And as the mist goes higher and higher into those stars, just dissipates into a starry sky. And the mist will take with it all you've carried this week. Deep breath. Going up into that starry sky till you no longer see or feel or know its presence. All that you've carried this month. This year. Slowing that breath a little more and being aware of just how slow it has gotten. As the mist allows all that you've held, carried this whole decade to go up into that starry sky. Past that moon, higher into the stars, till it just dissipates. And all you've carried your whole life, going up into that mist, into those stars, passing the moon and higher into the stars in the next 3 breaths. And now just imagine that spiral of energy that has been in your heart has expanded all through, all around, high above, far below. And you are part of that light where it all begins. It's as though every cell in your being is illuminated in this light. Your whole outline of you just disappears. You are this light. Just allow for this sense. If you would like a mantra, I as you inhale, am as you exhale. And in your next few breaths, as they become a little more aware of them, say, you're breathing this light in to your being, as though every pore is opened, every cell accepting this light and vibration. As though cords of light, fiber optic cords of light through your whole inner being are illuminating. And every system accepts this. You breathe it back into your heart. And that galaxy of stars in your heart is illuminated even brighter, more light. Breathe it deeply. And repeat this mantra, quietly or aloud. Divine as you inhale, freedom as you exhale. As you gaze up at that starry sky, embracing its beauty, its magic, its power, and its love. In all matters of the heart, have accepted this light. And as you breathe up, over your shoulders and down through your arms, and into your hands again, to your fingers and fingertips, you become aware of the lines of your fingerprints touching your first finger and thumb gently, as this allows your physical senses to become a little more aware of them. Be aware of the slowness of your thoughts, your breath. When you are ready, you may open your eyes. There's no hurry. And some people do like to just disconnect from the electronics now and just allow yourself to embrace this quietness. If anyone wants to share any colors or anything about their meditation, I'll stay on for a few minutes, so go ahead. I hope it was as relaxing for you as it was for me to deliver that to you, share it with you. I really do appreciate all of you joining in at a nice sized group. So it's always awesome to share this with you and to just, I don't know, share the light, share the love. It's good. I enjoyed it. I feel calm. Tons of rainbow colors in my sky. Yeah, I had a lot of colors too. I did notice in my mist a few times it was like little fireworks that were going, and they were shooting right up into the stars. So I love that. You got to allow your imagination in meditation. You should. And some people aren't seers, so nobody should feel that they have to see something. There's a feeling to this. It's just red and green is your root chakra, which is your security, your foundation, your tribal energy, really the closest to the physical world, all matters of physical world, in your heart chakra, merging to, becoming balancing, I guess is the best word to use, balancing. Yeah. Yay, purple, blue, and orange. And thank you for meditating with me. I know you've very dedicated now. Go girl. I don't know, I just feel so wee. Purple and green, so that's your third eye and your heart chakra. And the third eye, the purple, is the view and the perception of things in life that are going up, they're higher frequency from the purple. And so it showed the heart and the eye, the perception of all matters of the heart were raising in frequency. So keep divine power going. Because I do know who you are and I know what's going on. So think about the power of those two colors showing themselves to you. That's like your your spirit saying, I am healing. I am bringing healing to your perception of matters of your heart. I got your back. As I love Gabrielle, I can't remember her name, Gabby Bernstein. The universe has your back. Yes, I love those hearts. The universe has your back. It absolutely does. And when you give that devotion to yourself through your intelligence, your intellect, your emotions follow, then your body resonates and brings healing to itself, or whatever it's needing. Divine justice. Yes, you go. Keep doing it. And another thing is today, in the way I know I was feeling, there was a couple people that when I was just kind of going, God, what is, I know what it is. Why ask what? I know what it is. It's the moon. It's the emotions. It's been coming into play this past few days. Then I saw that post on Facebook. I don't remember who posted it, but I was like, oh, well, then that's really got everybody whoosh, and I just prayed for a couple people today. Just to get out of my own head about some things I had on my mind. And it was just so amazing to do that. Really pick someone else to pray for, or pray for Mother Earth. Get out of your head about yourself. It doesn't hurt. It's okay. It actually feels good. And that's me, part of this. I get out of my head and I'm here for you, doing it, sharing this with you. And it's just like, it's completely different. And, we all feel, we have to feel, we have to allow emotion. We have to, we can't numb it. We can't suppress it. We can't fluff it. We have to feel it, allow it. And then we have to be a disciple of it and change its frequency, because we do have that ability. That is something that is our ability to do. So I do thank you all for listening and hanging in there tonight. And, really, it's been awesome. And thank you. Can't thank you enough. I just feel so grateful. And I'm going to post this. This will be posted again on Facebook if you did join in late and missed it. So it'll be there to listen to and to meditate to, and join. And always Facebook, go over to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/BethLynch444. And there's meditations and podcasts on there. So please continue. You're welcome. Please continue to listen, and more will be coming. And I thank you all so much. Love you, love you, love you. Love you too. Hugs, hugs, hugs to you. Okay? Divine power. And look up at that moon and tell it what you want to tell it, everyone. Tell it it's beautiful, because it is. It's reminding us that if there are things in there, we want to bless them and let them up and out. We want to know. You don't have to wonder, what your lesson is. Your lesson is to transform it. So somebody must need to hear that. That's your lesson, to transform. As you transform, you learn. Lessons aren't meant to be suffering. Okay? You're very welcome. Purple hearts, courage. Peace. Thank you, everyone on YouTube. Peace. Hello, everyone.